At Kane's place, Tracy wants to know why he almost took Billy's face off earlier. Kane explains he told Lily things to make him look bad. Tracy learns Kane and Victoria kissed more than once. Kane marvels that Lily's breaking up their family over something that doesn't matter, and asks Tracy to talk to Lily for him. Tracy points out he set himself onto this path, it must mean something. She asks if something has changed for him that he's not been willing to admit. Kane muses things have been different and worries about what the future holds. She needs them. Tracy thinks maybe it's been growing inside her. Kane talks to Tracy on Young and Restless for a while, and something was happening inside him and he found an action. Maybe this is Lily's action. Tracy asks, "What are you fighting for?" "Really?" Later, Kane tells the twins that Lily's getting out early, but they sense he's not happy. Kane confirms the divorce is still happening and Lily will move out of town. At the Abbott house, Billy finally reaches Victoria, who claims she was on a phone cleanse. She needed time by herself to do nothing. Billy calls her out for partying with a band in Las Vegas. Vicky complains about him keeping tabs on her and can't believe he expects her to explain herself. In Las Vegas, Brandon knocks on Victoria's door and sings that it's room service. She disconnects from Billy and lets him in. He gifts her with VIP tickets to his next show and asks if the trial is the reason she's walking around Vegas. Victoria tells him she's Jenny there, he can accept that or go. Brandon reveals he saw her father recently at a high-stakes poker game, but he wasn't gambling. Victoria-Brandon kiss in Vegas on Young and Restless. He was talking to someone. Victoria's puzzled, then decides she doesn't care. Brandon reveals he runs a tech startup and she says, "Tell me more." They swerve from business to art. Victoria says she likes to float and take advantage of opportunities. Brandon asks what that looks like. She kisses him, they start undressing, and have sex. At the club, Phyllis meets with Michael to go over her transgressions. Michael's understanding, which she appreciates because her circle of support has shrunk. They're discussing Jabot and Fenmore's. When Phyllis spots Nick and Rebecca at the bar, she snarks that this is her ex-guy writing across the sky, "I've moved on, loser." Michael warns she definitely shouldn't go over there. Phyllis agrees, she'll avoid them on her way out. Phyllis then goes directly over to Rebecca and greets her, while ignoring Nick. After, Rebecca and Nick decide to get out of there. Phyllis arrives at the Abbott house. Jack assumes she's come for severance pay. Phyllis is there to see Summer. Billy goes in on Phyllis about Victoria taking off to Vegas when she should be with her family. Phyllis suggests he respect her ability to make her own decisions. Billy exits and Phyllis rants to Jack about Billy, then brings up Nick and Rebecca. She learns the redhead is Jabot's new consultant and declares her life is garbage. Jack says, some would call it karma. Phyllis is sick of always getting an extra helping of blame. He got sucked in by Carrie too, but she got fired and he got promoted. Phyllis learns Summer gave them ideas for Jabot and Fumes. She wants to start over too and asks Jack to let Fenmore's go so she can run it with Lauren. Jack refuses, but insists it's not personal. At Nick's place, he tells Rebecca about the underground before she muses he has wine on his shirt and starts taking it off as they kiss. Soon they're in the bedroom having sex. Afterward, Nick invites Rebecca to stay over, but she sleeps better alone, and leaves. Nick opens a beer, flips on the TV and stews. Michael arrives at Kane's house to sign the divorce papers. Kane can't do it and vows he'll fight for both of them and win her back. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis goes over her conversation with Jack, then texts Summer to have breakfast tomorrow. In Vegas, Victoria wakes up to find Brandon's gone, but left a note saying she should let out her wild side more often. There's a knock. She smiles. "Did you forget something?" Victoria opens the door, to Billy.